It's me, Shiwo.
Me, Vishnug.
And me, Tom.
Today on Shiwo Science, we are going to be puzzling over some of the greatest paradoxes of all time.
A paradox is a sentence, statement, shape, or story that can be neither true or false at the exact same time.
To fully grasp the concept of a paradox, the following sentence is usually used. This sentence is a lie.
If the sentence is true, that means it's a lie, as the sentence states. But that means it's not true. Therefore, it is neither true or false, which means it's a paradox.
Today we will do a concise look into the world of paradoxes, from time travel paradoxes to impossible shapes to perpetual motion machines.
So, let's jump right into a world where anything is possible.
Wait, if anything is possible, doesn't that things impossible can also be possible?
Yeah.
And isn't paradoxes supposed to be impossible?
Well, I just thought it would make an awesome punchline.
There are multiple paradox shapes, which are shapes which seem normal at first look, but are actually impossible to build or exist in real life.
Examples of paradox shapes include the Penrose triangle, the impossible Star of David, the impossible cube, the impossible arch, the impossible trident, and the Mobius strip. Impossible and paradoxical renderings are not limited to paradox shapes, however. Some examples of non-geometric but still impossible renderings are M.C. Escher's stairs, M.C. Escher's drawing hands, the impossible waterfall, the warped chessboard, and the shepherd's elephant.
There are also impossible renderings of infinite energy contraptions known as perpetual motion machines. Some concepts of perpetual motion machines include Leonardo da Vinci's machine, Robert Boyle's flask, Pascal's wheel, and the infinite solar panel light.
Perpetual motion machines are concepts of machines that would provide infinite energy, but they are impossible in real life as they violate the laws of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, which disproves perpetual motion machine concepts right away, as the machines would only put out the energy that was put into them, meaning they could not possibly have leftover energy to power or charge.
What if the concept of perpetual motion machine is not intended to create extra energy, but for the machine itself to be self-sustaining without providing extra energy?
Well, that wouldn't work either, as the machines are tested and the results show that machines cannot work without external extra energy to keep them moving, which violates the first law of thermodynamics once again.
Even if scientists managed to create a perpetual motion machine which didn't violate the first law of thermodynamics, it still wouldn't work due to the second law of thermodynamics. The second law states that energy tends to spread out in processes such as friction. Any perpetual motion machine would have moving parts that would interact with air, water, or solid molecules, causing friction, which would cause heat to expel from the machine.
The heat escaping would be energy escaping, and so with all the energy slowly exiting the machine, it would soon come to a stop, again failing to execute perpetual motion.
Now that we have explored the types of paradoxes, from shapes to machines to proverbs, let's explore some fun and mind-twisting paradox stories.
One paradox story is called the Crocodile Sophism. A crocodile has caught a little boy and promises the boy's father that he will return the boy if the father can predict what the crocodile will do next. The father says, "You will not give my son back."
This catches the crocodile by surprise and puts it in a paradox. If the father's prediction is correct, the crocodile does not give the son back, but the crocodile's promise was that it will give the son back if the father correctly guessed what he will do next. If the crocodile returns the boy, the father's prediction is no longer correct. There is no possible choice. It just defies all logic.
Another confusing paradox is known as the grandfather dilemma. It states that time travel shouldn't be possible because of the following. Let's say you go back in time when your grandfather was young and you killed him. then either of your parents would not have been born, and consequently, you would have never been born. Meaning that it would have been impossible for you to go back in time and kill your grandfather in your first place because you won't exist. Except, technically, you won't exist because you hadn't killed your grandfather yet. Wait, what?
One possible solution to this paradox suggests that once you kill your grandfather, you are caught in an inescapable time loop which keeps repeating the same pattern. You go back in time, kill your grandfather, so you aren't even born. So you couldn't have went back in time and killed your grandfather in the first place. Thus, your grandfather isn't killed, and the cycle repeats with you going back in time to kill your grandfather.
Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese has big holes. The more holes you have, the less cheese you have. The more cheese you have, the more holes you will have. Therefore, the more cheese you have, the less cheese you have. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese has bigger as each hole. Cheese you have, hole, the more holes you have.
The human brain can think of many dilemmas and unsolvable paradoxes. There are many impossible paradoxes out there that we haven't discovered yet.
But there are also many possible things that we just don't know yet.
Science can teach us a lot about anything and broaden our understanding of the universe.
If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and view all the Shiwo science videos. See you next time.
If you guys caught the hidden Easter egg, please tell us down in the comment section.